Silencio. Silencio.
And you guys, so you guys got the sample from a producer.
Yes.
And with that sample, you guys are starting. That's what you usually do with your songs.
Yes.
Like you get first the beat.
Yeah.
And after you put the lyrics to that.
Yes.
You think that's easier for you?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because honestly, the beat is what moves me and everything, and that's why I like about like the cultures and everything too. Like I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I grew up in a Spanish and English speaking church.
Right.
But still, like the beat and everything is amazing. And right now, my favorite song is Cuatro K. Cuatro K. I love that shit. Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I just like the beat. It's just
right.
If a beat can make you move, then that's real music.
That's why you do that first. You take the beat after you do the lyrics and everything.
Yes.
And after you modify the beat, or you continue with the beat?
I continue with the beat. Sometimes I modify it to make it shorter.
Right.
Yeah, but continue with the beat.
And you also mentioned before we start recording, you work with a producer from Norway.
Yeah.
How do you know him?
His name is Little Expert, and honestly, I was just on YouTube just looking at beats and everything, and then there was one beat that I liked, and then he told me that like he sold it, so I contacted him. He told me he sold it. I showed him what I did with the beat, and he liked it. So he's like, "Yo, I'll make you one." And then ever since, that was in 2020, and now we're still friends. We're still talking and everything, and then. So it's happening.
He's your beat maker.
He's my beat maker.
So far.
The one. Yeah.
And how is the relationship when you work with a beat maker? What you're expecting? You have an idea and you tell him.
Yeah.
Or he has an idea, or both.
Both. So sometimes he randomly just sends me something. He's like, "No, I think you would sound good in this." I was like, "Oh, okay. I like this. Or I give him an idea, and he has never failed me. At all, yeah. I remember my friend made a joke. He's like, no, I'm not gonna lie, man. You're gonna have to marry him. I was like, nah, I'm good. He's like, he's saving your career. I was like, I know that.
Oh my goodness.
He's great. He's awesome.
No. Yeah. And the quality of the music is great.
Thank you.
All the mixing and the mastering. He does the mastering as well.
No, right? I do the mastering. He does the mastering for the beats. Yeah.
He does mastering for the beat, and you do the general master for everything.
Yes.
Vocals and everything. And you use Logic Pro, is what you told me?
Yes.
How do you learn Logic Pro? On the internet?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Our favorite teacher. Yeah, and then I also learned from like I spoke of him before. Super. Yeah, he taught me a lot more. He taught me of how for the vocals and stuff. He said it has to be panned out and stuff. So. He said, imagine a room, in a room, you don't want to just put, the bed and then the cabinet and stuff like that. You got to spread it around. So he said, when you're making beats as well, it's the same thing too. You got to pin it to the left, pin it to the right and stuff like that.
Right. So you can hear that sense, that stereo sense. Yeah. Now we have the Dolby Atmos.
The atmosphere.
Right. The spatial, the surround audio. And those principles you use for mixing your vocals. So here in Rexburg, you have your mic and everything.
Yes.
And you record your vocals.
Yes.
And you send it over.
Yes.
To the producer, and after they make the magic happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Which is a song that you had for a long time and you didn't release.
Dang, that's a good question. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I swear on everything. I have about 500 unreleased songs.
Wow.
Yeah, I have I can literally make at least 30 albums, but the songs that I've been working with, and I always perform unreleased songs. Mm-hmm. So the last event I performed Paris. It's a great song. And there was a singing song called Body Girl. I like that song too as well. Dang, I have a lot of great songs.
And all those, someday we're gonna hear them.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
I'm not trying to be like Travis Scott, taking 5 years to drop an album, But no, yeah.
Your last album was A Love Story 2021, or
yes.
you have?
So that was my solo album, last solo album. But last year I dropped a collab album with my best friend. His name is Nerd Angeles.
Okay, he lives here as well now.
No, he lives in New York. I try to get him out here. I try to trick him. I was
like,
Rexburg is the best place to be.
And you have that solo album, Love Story. Why Love Story?
A love story is more of telling just a story of like my love life in the past, back in 2017 and everything, and then just seeing my perspective then and then my perspective now. And then like you mentioned before, love can be such a danger. That was like one of my favorite songs to make. And I also have Wish I Can Call You and stuff like that. You know, it's very straightforward songs and everything, and then it just I wanted to make that songs for people to like what's it called? Just to connect, so they can relate. It's a very relatable album. You know, everyone can talk about love because everyone is allowed to love, and everyone is allowed to hate too as well. So
gotcha. Yeah. And your album, Love Story, that talks a little bit about your experiences with love. Yes. So how is your experiences with love now?
Don't have it yet.
No. He's single. At the time of this podcast, Staz is single.
Something like that. I ain't working with that, but
he wants to pick me up. By the way, so you want to go and pick it up?
Nah, I like that shit.
So, and you don't have a girlfriend now?
No, I don't.
No, you had a girlfriend in the past?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. My last official girlfriend, 2018.
Oh my goodness.
I'm good now. Yeah, I've been free.
Oh my goodness. COVID really hit you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have someone over there you're talking with this time? No.
Nah, I'm chilling.
Someone from the party?
From the party?
Maybe chilling. Some Latina.
Oh, I love the Latina. I don't discriminate. I love all. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So Staz, what are your projects coming up? You have, I know you have a release at the end of this year, right? You want to release a single?
Yeah. So I'm thinking about releasing this. I don't have nothing definite, but I'm thinking about releasing another single maybe next month.
Okay,
maybe.
Next month.
Yeah. Like my main focus is like I said, I want to help others and stuff. So I want to help Arya finish her album and everything and make sure that comes out. And like I said today, we finished the song today. I like the song. Needs some work to be done on it, but you know, it's gonna be perfect. We were performing it too, so it's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be awesome. And so right now you're focusing yourself in collaborating with new artists, new rappers, new singers who wants to start their career as Arya did. Yes. Right. So we're gonna see a lot of collabs.
Yeah.
From the Staz.
Yeah. So a lot of collabs. Listen, maybe fall. Fall, you might get a project. Maybe.
So a big interrogation.
Fall.
So, and let's say someone out here is watching you right now and watching this podcast or listening on Spotify, and they want to do a song with you. What is the good way to contact you? Instagram,
yeah. So for me, the thing is that like I don't necessarily make songs with anyone. I had to make sure that that person, they have like morals, because that's something I grew up with. I'm pretty sure that's something that you grew up with too. It's like our families, they taught us the difference between good morals and bad morals. So like I gotta make sure that you're a good person, great person with amazing intentions. Because I like to work with people who's not necessarily selfish. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how do you know that? How do you perceive that?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a process. it's like a conversation, talking, and everything, and then it's also like wanting to know the person's goals too. Like where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? Where do you want to take this with you?
So
yeah.
If you want to record with Staz, you have to know what you're gonna do in 5 years. So get ready. You have to know what you're gonna do in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years,
15.
in 20 years,
maybe
and
50.
Maybe 50 years. And you have composition meetings where you meet with someone and you write songs together.
Yeah.
And how does it work for you?
So I can give you an example. So when the first time I met Arya, so like she followed me on Instagram, and it actually happened through the culture night. See,
okay.
So that's something BYU Rexburg has.
Mm-hmm.
Culture night, very beautiful, very beautiful. But she followed me. I seen her page, and I seen that she has like amazing vocals and everything. So I asked her, I was like, I want to do a collab with you. But before we did that, I met up with her. I talked to her. We hung out, and I just wanted to see what was her goals and her intentions. And her intentions was good. So I was like, let's make this happen.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That song, Cut You Off, it's
Yes.
like a mix of what genres? It's like a mix of hip hop, pop.
Hip hop, pop, and drill.
What is
UK
that?
Drill. So drill, it comes from the UK.
Okay.
But it was popularized in like around 2019 because of Pop Smoke. So Pop Smoke is he's a rapper artist, and he passed away. So rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But he basically popularized that genre in Brooklyn. And
right next to
next to Queens. Yeah, so like it started. So now drill music is literally like a East Coast thing, like a New York thing, but it originally came from the UK, and then it was originally popular off of artist named Chief Keef. I don't know if you know Chief Keef.
Okay, no, I haven't heard yet.
Yeah, great, good artist, great
Good
artist, great artist.
And talking about that, talking about artists, who is your inspiration? Who is the artist that you follow, maybe his career or her career, and you see as an example or something that you wanna achieve?
So I can give you my top three. So my number one, the artist is definitely my mentor. Like I spoke of him again, Cruz Supat. So he's been doing music for like almost his entire life, and then he's a part of the church too. And then I'm pretty sure you heard that, like, the music scene is like a lot of dangerous, dark stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But like seeing someone like a part of the church doing it, like it shows that there's like hope. There's a good side to it. So he taught me everything. So for number one, that's gonna be him, and especially that's someone that I know close. But like people that I don't know, like my top three would be Eminem, Kanye West, and Childish Gambino.
Okay,
Yeah.
and why Eminem?
Eminem, I'm not gonna lie.
It's rapper?
opinion. For me, it's opinion. But I believe it. He's the best rapper, yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite song of him?
Favorite song. Dang it. Oh man. Okay, I don't want to be too generic with it. But I like so there's this song, and it's in his newest album. It's called Into Deep. I like that song.
Okay.
But like you already know the basic Lose Yourself, the real Slim Shady. I love his stuff from Marshall Mathers, first LP. Awesome stuff.
So you grew up listening that music?
Yeah. So Eminem, definitely. And then Kanye West, I know.
That's a big guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's a interesting human being.
Right.
But yeah.
So controversial.
Yeah.
I was talking about that, about your mentor and all the music environment.
Yeah. Because
it's really hard to be a member of the church with that environment. Maybe here in Rexburg, it's easier because most of us, we are members, and if you play in Havana, we don't have alcohol, we don't have drugs, we don't have anything, we don't have smoke. But in New York In Bolivia as well. When I'm going to Bolivia in a couple weeks now, and I perform there with different artists, and we had a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of, and it's like an environment really hard for you to to just to feel comfortable on it.
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
Honestly, it's just, being, what's it called? Is being true to yourself and true to the church. Like for me, like I love music, but church, like God for me is number one. So church come first, and then my love for my parents, and then music. So, and trust, living in New York, people smoke, people drink, they do a whole bunch of things. And my second show, like my second performance was at I don't know if I could say this, but it's a club full of ladies.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was my second performance and stuff. And then, they offered me drinks and stuff. I never took them. I was like, nah, I'm a part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's like, I like some of my songs, I do curse on them. And then I see that, like, it's just a way to express myself a lot more better. But since I'm getting older, I'm starting to, like, go a little bit back from it. But when I need to, like, decompress, that's when I express myself.
And I feel that little by little, the people start to knowing you better, and also to respect you. And that's maybe many people, they have fear of get to that point where, like, the person is, oh, you drink or you don't sing here. You drink or I don't produce you. Or you do this. And, at least in my experience for over the years, many years in music, most of the artists, all the artists actually I play with, they are so respectful with my beliefs, because you go from the beginning and you say, I don't drink or I don't smoke. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ, and I think that's not good for me, and I don't want to do it. So last performances we have, they know me, so beer for everyone, but Junior Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola for Junior because he doesn't drink, and it's okay. Everyone laugh and that's fine, And I remember one performance I had last year with like 5,000 people in a big club in Bolivia. I was performing with Chris Sider, a big artist, and the club, they were giving us food, right, in a special room for us, for all the musicians. And also a lot of, we had a bottle of like whiskey or something for each one of us as a present. Right? And the manager, he came to me, and before everything, and before we go to the room, he came here like, hey, Junior, you don't drink, right? And I was like, yeah, I don't. Can I take you a whiskey? And I'm like, yeah, sure, man. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. So he got the 2 bottles for him, and it's okay, I think you can be safe. I think it's up to you. And how do you tell your beliefs, and you are not ashamed of that. I think that's really important. So you can make music, you can make rap, hip hop music, even if you're a member of the church. And doing rap, doing hip hop doesn't mean that you are a bad person.
Sure.
Right? Doesn't mean that you're addicted or something like that. That's many people, maybe they see, right? Or they think, right? That way. And why hip hop? Why not? Have you tried other genders? Like,
so for me, it's easy. I'm a great at adapting. I can try different genres and stuff. Like I said, I have 500 unreleased songs, and I have a rock song too.
A rock song? Oh my goodness! We're gonna see you rocking on the stage?
maybe. But I tried different stuff. But to be honest, I feel like hip hop is a way to bridge different type of cultures together. Because there's hip hop inside Latin music, there's hip hop inside African, Haitian music too as well. you can be very experimental with it. And there's a lot of artists that, you know, that done stuff like that. I could say one person that did something like that. I'm not sure if you know the name. Do you know XXXTentacion?
I think I heard about him.
So he did a mixture of like rap and rock before.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, and that worked.
Yeah, and it worked for him. Rest in peace. He's also another artist that passed away. Great guy. I think. I never met him, but yeah.
You will probably.
Yeah.
Someday you will talk to him.
The celestial kingdom.
Right, you can drink some water if you want.
Thank you.
We're gonna start talking a little bit about you and your career. You're studying psychology.
Yeah.
Why you're studying psychology?
You know, getting the minds of the ladies.
Okay.
No.
Careful. If you're talking with the Staz on Instagram, right, you see that he has like 11,000 followers. He's psychology major. Careful.
Yeah, I'm a regular person. I breathe the same air. I'm normal. But yeah, I do psychology. So, you know, music is important. But like, remember that I told you the second thing that was important to me. So first is God, and then the love for my parents, and everything is family. I want a family in the future. So psychology, that's all I chose psychology. I want to be my own boss. You know, I want to be a therapist and everything. And I just want to make time for my family. That's about it. I used to do forensic investigation when I was going to school in New York. But, you know, when you're a CSI, you know, you're always gonna be on call. You're gonna have to leave your kids' recital and stuff like that. But I want to be there every step of the way. My parents, even though they're not Americans, and they were always working, but they made sure that they were always there for us. So I want to follow that example that my parents.
You want to be there for your children.
Yes, my children, my wife, my future wife.
And yeah. I think that's important.
Yeah,
I think having that vision is so important, and it's so good when you have it from the beginning, yes. Right? Because even though you have achieved many things in music,
yeah,
I think it's a starting point for you. It's always going to be a starting point for all the musicians. You have to be always renovating yourself, always, you know, putting out something new,
yes,
on the platforms. Well, now we have the last part of the interview of this podcast. We're gonna do something that I call preguntas rápidas, meaning split questions, quick questions for you. This is something that we ask to everyone, to all the guests here in Silencio Habla podcast, and I would like you to answer this without thinking so much. Okay?
Got you.
First, come to your mind. Okay. First question is, what is something you're fearful?
Death and being alone.
Death and being alone.
Yes.
Do you have a secret addiction?
Secret addiction. Dang. Just let me see. Really fast. Alicia Keys. Oh, okay. Her voice. Alicia Keys. Yeah.
She's amazing.
She is. I love.
She's incredible.
Her.
Oh my goodness. So, next question: who would you like to have dinner with?
I bet 2 people.
2 people.
Aria.
Okay.
And then the second person would be my uncle who passed away.
Okay. Why Aria?
She's cool. She's
cool?
Yeah.
Is she cute as well?
I mean,
right?
Yeah, she's
Okay. This goes to the record. 2023 Staz. Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. Last question. What is something that you spend a lot of your money in?
Food?
Yeah. Food.
So food.
You have a favorite place where you eat here, or Idaho Falls?
Okay.
Or nearby?
Okay. So here in Idaho, there's not that many things, but I do like Cafe Rio. I love Cafe Rio. And in sushi time, I love sushi. I love sushi. But back at home, Taco y Mas.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing Jamaican spot. And then don't worry, fufu.
Okay, fufu is good.
Fufu is amazing.
That's an African dish, right?
That's an African dish.
Ghanaian dish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then, what's it called? Yeah, shout out to my former branch president. His name's Brother Anakori. Well, he was President Anakori at the time, but his brother Anakori, and he made fufu for us, and it was amazing. I'm never gonna forget that
Best
taste.
ever. Yeah, I had the opportunity to be last year in Mozambique in South Africa for a month, and fufu was best stuff.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's super good. Thank you so much, Stazthehokage, for being with us, man. You know, I love you and I love all you do. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for staying here in Rexburg, to be part of this movement, to be part of all these events that we try to do. We're trying to do the best for you guys. We're trying to do the best for you guys to have fun, for you guys to learn new cultures. As he brings the Queens culture, New York's culture here, I try to bring the Latino culture here as well. So go and follow Staz on Instagram. Go to listen his music. His music is amazing. You're gonna love it. And if you have good comments, go and tell him. Just DM him. He's gonna be waiting for that. You're gonna support him a lot if you do that. Thank you for being with us in this second episode. We had so much fun here talking with my friend Staz. And subscribe to this channel or follow us in this account where you saw this content if you want to see more. And wait for the third episode that is going to be great. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes, sir.
There you go, man.
Silencio. Silencio.